How's it, everyone? We are back for more war for the Overworld. Last time we kind of defeated Awakening, or completed it. It was a tutorial level which we needed to do before we could actually start the game. For those of you who are wondering, the second piece here is the homeworld, kind of like My Pet Dungeon in a sense from Dungeon Keeper 2. You can just go in there and just play around and mess around. It's just one big, huge open map. Alright, let's jump in and get this one going.
Now's the time for a bigger challenge. Before you lies an Imperial keep, guarded by a certain Lord Rusimov. He had a bit of an accident that melted most of his face, but he's no less vigilant a soldier. He's been sent to guard an object that could threaten our campaign. Get in there, and burn the rest of him, Underlord.
Right, so once again I've unlocked all the achievements on this map in previous playthroughs. So I'll show you guys where the hidden artifact is on this level. It's not too difficult to find. 10 minutes I'm not going to be able to do it just simply because of the cutscenes that we'll be watching. If you're going for time in these early missions, you cannot afford to watch the cutscenes. Just press space and skip them. But I'll talk
We've
to you
punctured
guys.
the veil of this world through a schism, a point of weakness in the bonds between realms. Unfortunately for us, the Empire has crafted defenses to keep us from the heart of their kingdom. These inhibitors prevent underlords from trespass, but whether it's bone or stone, it can be broken. I suspect that this Empire force has yet to taste true battle. But before you go engaging them, you'll need to muster up some minions. Unfortunately for me, your time in the ether has left you a weak husk of your former self. In order to reacquire your powers, you will need to access the veins of evil. Open them now, and use a sin to unlock the archive. This room will allow your minions to research additional sins, which can be spent to recover your lost powers. Build one now, to begin researching additional sins.
Right guys, so there's the level time where my hand is, 1 minute 19 seconds. So you can actually keep tabs on that, you'll see during the cutscenes or creature summonings and whatever. That timer just keeps going relentlessly. So I have to build an archive.
You'll need to claim the nearby gateway before minions can enter your dungeon. To have your workers prioritize objectives in a specific area, place a worker rally banner in that location.
I'll use the rally banners, but not quite now, guys. So once we've claimed this portal, we'll move on to the next, which is going to be to build a lair, which I'll probably just build up here. Here I want my hatchery, and then down here I want my tavern, which is a new room which we'll hear about now, and my barracks. But let's just first get this claimed up, and...
You have claimed a gateway. A cultist has found its way into your dungeon. Attracted by the magical tomes within your archive, these minions will spend most of their time researching sins for you. Though they are weak combatants, they have the power to curse your foes, making them weak to your other minions' blows. Your minions are unfortunate beings of weak flesh. Build them a lair so they may rest. A hungry minion can always find work elsewhere. Build a slaughter pen before your minions starve.
Great stuff. Like that Cultissino watched, counts on game time, all that type of stuff. So we've done everything we need to do now. We've got the lair, we've got the hatchery. I'm gonna unlock a sight spell soon. The secret area is behind here. I'll point it out to you now. Or not the secret area, but the secret relic. And all that relic is 25,000 gold boost, so... I suppose we could probably build...
Cultists have worked hard to earn a new sin. Use
treasury.
it within the veins of evil to unlock the tavern. The tavern is an essential room for keeping your minions fed. As they increase in level, They will eventually rebel if there is no tavern to sate their hunger. Build one now, and remember that the tavern is unique and must be built at least 3 by 5 in order to be effective.
Guys, is it just a rally or prioritization flag so that my minions and my workers will prioritize getting this mined out and claimed so that I can use it? Before the game will advance now, the next trigger in the game is the gnarlings. So if I build a barracks, then and the gnarling comes, that's when we'll trigger the next thing. Now, you saw I had that prioritization flag here, yet he claimed there. It's just because there was absolutely nothing in the room he could do. Everything was mined and there was no claim tiles, so that will actually go and do something else. If I leave it now, they'll actually prioritize and they'll build it. So I'm thinking we'll put a barracks here and a tavern here, or a tavern here, and barracks here. We'll see which room is actually done first. Tavern is a unique room. I need a table. So that
You'll
will...
still need a slaughter pen in order to keep your tavern stocked. But in a pinch, you can always drop some alternative meat into the grinder. Rooms will only attract a certain number of minions before becoming full. In order to attract more, you'll need to expand them.
Alright, so you'll see the grinder is that thing there. And
nothing in this life is free, Underlord, and you'll regularly need to pay your minions for their hard work. Be sure to keep an eye on your reserves, for if you've not enough gold for their wages, they'll be swift to find gainful employment elsewhere. Fortunately, your minions will return some of their earnings by buying meals within your own tavern. What a delicious...
So you guys can drop any creatures, any of your minions, pigs, anything in the grinder, as I'm doing there. And that green bar is how much meat is in the grinder. So if you run out of meat, I can throw him in there. I can throw anything in there, guys, and just get the meat level up. I don't need to do this, but I'm sending my imps up here now to collect that special artifact. They'll take that to the archive, and that is where my cultists will actually research it.
Rally your minions to defeat these scouts once they breach your dungeon. Let's keep Sarusimov in the dark a little while longer.
Alright guys, if I was going now for the... If I was going for the time, I would actually rally them now here. But it's not that important for me at the moment. They'll dig in here. I'll hold these two back with the lightning bolt that my overlord was just telling me about now, underlord or whatever you want to call him. And once that's done, once I've bolted these two, you can see my mana there, 1,500. I've got a lot of mana. I just want the cultists to actually research that spell for us, just so that I can show you guys what it is. I've got the treasury in place, and we should have a lot of gold. There's all my creatures. I've got 2 gnarlings. And then we'll actually start going for time. We're 7 minutes in. Like I said, I'm not going to be able to get the 10 minutes.
To have your minions ignore rally flags and remain focused on their current objectives, you can assign them to the peace band. The health of minions is represented by petals surrounding their unit shield. Once no petals remain, a creature will fall unconscious and soon die, unless returned to its lair to recover.
They should be back by now. Ugh. Bar the doors. We wait for reinforcements.
Look how easily your minions cut down these sappers. If I didn't know better, I'd say the Empire is woefully unprepared. Once minions are rested, you can leave them to their work or force them to train by dropping them in a barracks.
I wanted to show you guys this peace band, that's why I was hovering around there so long. So if I click on the piece and I click on one of these minions, you'll be added to the peace band, and he won't actually follow my main rally flag as the one I'm doing now. That's quite useful if you want to send a lot of your minions in, gnarlings and stuff, but you want your succubi or your cultists to stay behind and actually research. So there's my spell there. While they knock the door down, I just want to show you.
Your minions fall in
Click
combat,
it.
your workers will attempt to rescue them and return them to their lair.
Nice amount of
where
gold.
they may rest and recover.
The enemy have breached the damn walls. Steel yourselves, lads.
Alright, I'm gonna go this way, yeah. I find if you go through the hatchery and you take him on the... They come in here, and they will destroy you. Let's have a look what his face looks like. They mentioned that his face was burned. So I'll zoom into that now. I just want to keep focus here so I don't lose. Let's zoom in there quickly. Burn man face.
Your minions have engaged the enemy.
I'm not quite sure, guys. Maybe. Stop messing around, guys. Actually, I want to really see his face. Don't look rat melted to me, but maybe it is. So there we go. Down they go. So let's get to the inhibitor straight away, guys. They keep raising him from the dead, so that's why he's actually still very much alive. I got 7 cultists. Wow. That's unnatural, guys. The room shouldn't be able to attract more than 4. And down goes the bone man.
The light is gone. Kira, I am extinguished.
It seems almost charitable to put him out of his misery.
There's the outer armor band of the inhibitor, and then the life is the inner band, which you'll hit now. And with that, we have finished the stage off, guys.
Well done, Underlord. You're learning much faster this time.
Let's just listen in, and then we'll end the video.
We've barely even started, and you already have a notch on your belt. Well done, Underlord. But there's no rest for the wicked. 2 inhibitors still stand between us and the mainland. But after your butchery of poor Lord Rusimov, I doubt they'll be as weakly defended.
And on that note, I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next video, where we will be doing, what is its name? Well, traps and bolts. So I'll see you then, guys. I'm going to carry on right now, but I'll put in a new video. Cheers now.